You are one of us, ocean warriors, in the fight to save the oceans, waves and beaches of this water planet, of this water planet, of this water planet.
If you're like me, you love being at the beach, which is why it's so important for us to preserve our oceans and keep our beaches clean. Hi, I'm Pamela Lee, here at the world-famous Malibu Beach in sunny California. And this is Mom 2, a music special.
Hey, how you doing? We're three of the members of the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, and we're concerned with the state our oceans are in, the pollution, and that's why we're involved in a project that I'm going to tell you about.
I think it's a really great collective to see this 20 bands come together for a common cause of global proportion.
Proceeds from the record will benefit the Surfrider Foundation, an organization dedicated to protecting and preserving our world's oceans and beaches, featuring artists as diverse as Jewel, Porno for Pyros, Sublime, The Offspring, and Jimmy Buffett, among others.
You know he's on the go. It's important to do anything to preserve the ocean or national parks or anything. Water absorbs stress. Our bodies are made of water. When we drink water, it takes stress out of our bodies. And in surfing, if you're not focusing and you're dropping on a wave, you just get pummeled. It's very humbling.
All right, you bums, listen up. Hey, suntan oil don't go good with a three-piece suit, you know, makes it all oily and stupid looking.
Hey kids, this is Eddie Nichols from Royal Crown Review. Just did a new cut on the Mom album, which supports the Surfrider Foundation, which takes care of the ocean, which gets bums like me out of the city and into a beautiful place. But if the ocean's a dump, who's gonna go, who's gonna care?
All right, all you swing cats, let's try something new. Drag your elbows off the bar and you can from the old bar stool. There's a place called the Ocean, you probably heard about it in school. Now they ain't got no martinis there, but man, it's really cool. Barfly buddies, got women's down there too. But that's for rum-soaked Romeo, that dummy ain't got a clue. And just for viewing pleasure, head down by the pier. Hey, think of all the dough you'll save on whiskey, gin, and beer, bum. Jazz and bars. So plop your ass down in the sand and look up at the stars. And if you're feeling homesick, bring a showgirl or two. Toss them out of volleyball and hey, enjoy the view. a shell. That's what your little sister's gonna come out of when I date her. You understand what I'm saying, Boom? Oh, those things swimming out there? Hey, that's dolphin. You know, Flipper, that's what they make the tuna sandwiches out of, make them taste good. They sell them at the deli, you know what I'm talking about?
Mom record was a huge success, raising over $200,000 for the Surfrider Foundation. This was the single largest contribution in the foundation's history. A lot of the artists have an intense connection to the ocean, and many came back for the second record. Perry Farrell is one of them. His deep involvement with the surf world and ocean has been a constant source of inspiration for his music and his band Porno for Pyros. Here's Perry now.
Hello, this is Perry Farrell. I'm surfing the beautiful California coastline this morning. I sing for Mom because I believe that the ocean water is the same as my blood and that Mother Ocean is my kin. So keep the oceans clean, will ya? I'm surfing at this break that we call ship pipes. The reason we call it ship pipes is because of this place right over my shoulder. It dumps all kind of sulfur and lead into the ocean. It stinks real bad. Whenever it rains, it overflows and it comes into the water here. Oh my God. Have you ever seen what's down the drain? Hey, I wasn't kidding about all that scum that's coming in the water. Look what I found. I found some tar. I think it's tar. Disgusting. Heal the ocean. It's a lot of fun. You don't want to miss out on this kind of stuff. That's why I'm singing for Mom. And collectively, we're trying to help clean up the water in the ocean so that we can bathe and surf and go for that moonlight swim. Congress is trying to pass a bill that would make mandatory water testing for the beaches all along the coastline. Now we're going to get them. The last time we worked in conjunction with the Surfrider Foundation, we raised money, we called the president, we emailed him, we faxed him, and our bills were passed. What were those bills again? Clean Water Act. Yeah, the Clean Water Act. And so this time, the beach bill is going to even clean it up further. So do the same thing, man, because we got the inertia built up. We're on our way. Let's clean up the ocean.
Hey guys, this is Ben Harper here. If you don't respect the earth, you can't truly respect yourself. So take good care of this place for everyone to come, you know what I mean?
Excuse me, mister, do you have the time? Or are you so important that it's standing still? Excuse me, mister, won't you lend me your ear?
And everybody knows where the problem is and the source of the problem. Now the question is, how do we sort of rid the problem?
Natural oil in the sea and the pollution in the air, mister. Whose could that be? So excuse me, mister, but I'm a mister too, and you're giving mister a bad name, mister like you. So I'm taking the mister
You have to know with your life that you're bringing more good to the earth. Because that's really all we're here for, is to bring something to the earth. And if you can leave this mad place having brought something rather than having take something, I think that's quite an accomplishment. All that you can is not even enough when it comes to cleaning up the earth. Because the more you clean up the earth, the stronger your relationship with God.
It's a sister like you that puts the rest of us to shame.
Here are a couple guys, Dave Kaplan of Surfdog Records and Pierce Flynn of Surfrider Foundation, who dedicate lots of time and energy to our oceans and beaches. They're going to tell you more about the Surfrider Foundation. They'll also tell you about the making of Mom 2, the record that brings together the Beach Boys, 311, Jewel, Counting Crows, Dishwalla, Toad the Red Sprocket, and more. Take a look.
In doing Mom 2, I think Pierce and I had to pinch ourselves a few times. We were very fortunate. Some of our tough days at work putting this together included going surfing with Jewel out at Cardiff Reef, or Pierce surfing with Eddie Vedder and Leucadia. It's a really neat time. You get to the little different time you spend with the artists and really realize that there's a deep bond and a deep connection and real soul to their desire to do these Mom records and to help Surfrider Foundation.
Yeah, I think I've learned a lot from doing these records. Like, the ocean is the lifeblood of the planet, and just like that, so is music. It's in all of our veins, and it's music, I think, is the best way to create a great awareness around the planet about the ocean and its condition and its beauty and how we can all preserve it. The power of the artists and the music for unifying the whole planet.
Working with the Surfrider Foundation has been really an educational experience because I have a walking encyclopedia, my friend Pierce Flynn, who runs the foundation. And, you know, even though I've been very aware of the environmental movement for years, you know, there's interesting things that you learn, such as when they do beach cleanups with the Surfrider Foundation, the #1 problem of litter is so easy to solve. It's cigarette butts.
Hey, just because it's sand doesn't mean it's your ashtray, right?
If everybody just learns a simple thing like take your cigarette butts, put them out, throw them in a trash can, it helps them.
We don't care if you smoke or do whatever you want, but do you know what happens when you throw your cigarette butts out the window? They go in here. Ugh, cute.
And also a very simple fact, especially in places like here in California, where the storm drains. Every time you see a drain by a sidewalk, whatever goes down that drain ends up in the oceans when it rains. And just that simple education of a lot of the people now has helped improve the waters in Santa Monica Bay to a very noticeable level. And that makes us really happy. There's reasons to feel positive. There's reasons to feel that we can change things. And as Pierce and the Surfrider Foundation always remind us, the oceans are very capable and powerful to rejuvenate and to replenish themselves from whatever ill decisions humans have made over the last century.
Surfrider Foundation is an international grassroots environmental organization for everybody who loves the beach. We work through conservation, activism, research, education to clean the beaches, clean the ocean water. It's about people coming together to make a difference, to put something back into what gives them so much pleasure and joy, the ocean and the beach.
1998 has been declared by the United Nations as the International Year of the Oceans. And so it's not just America and the United States that are believing in what cause Surfrider Foundation is fighting for, but it's the nations around the world. So we're encouraged by that. And also, Pierce has been acknowledged by people like Vice President Al Gore, congratulating on the work Surfrider has done and on the Mom record. That's encouraging when people that can make things happen on a different level than us are noticing what the Mom records are doing.
Hi, I'm Fran Drescher, and I'm talking to you from Malibu, California about a really cool project that I think you'll all be interested in supporting. There's a new album called Mom 2, Music for Our Mother Ocean. And it's really great recording artists on it. There's like 20 bands on it, great music. And if you buy the CD, you will be supporting Surfrider Foundation. Please support our oceans. Go out and buy Mom 2 now. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
We're celebrating the release of Mom 2, Music for Our Mother Ocean. Proceeds benefit the Surfrider Foundation, an organization dedicated to preserving our oceans. You know, this is a great project, and I'm excited about it because I think it's important to be aware of the ocean and the impact we have on it. Besides, it's a very cool record.
Most people don't associate me with the oceans. I don't associate myself with the oceans because I hate going to the beach. I don't surf. I hate the sun. I hate the sand. I hate everything about that sort of thing. But I like sharks, and I like killer whales, and I like basically everything that I was influenced by in the 70s, you know, Jaws and Orca and all those movies. So what really bothers me is what's happening to the sharks. Everyone gets on this thing like if you're not a surfer, then you just don't care. Like somehow the ocean doesn't affect you, or nothing matters, and you know you just keep destroying everything. But you know everything comes back, and someday you're going to be sitting in your tub and turn on the water, and it's going to come out nice brown and chocolatey because it's going to be some guy's toilet from Brooklyn coming up in your bathtub. Yeah, you know, I mean it's disgusting. I remember a couple of years ago when you know hypodermic needles and all kinds of crap was washing up, and you know, in the slim chance I do go to the beach, I don't feel like getting somebody's hypodermic needle on my foot. I went to see Dick Dale not that long ago. I went backstage and talked to him, and he gave me this, you know, we went into where his sounds come from and what he does, and he said that all of his sounds of his guitar are taken from nature, that, you know, the dive bombs are elephants crying and wolves howling, and the main thing, the reverberator, like, is the sound he would hear when he was surfing in the waves. And I think the reason surf music and surfing goes together so well is one word. It's the reverb. Everyone's a fan of the Beach Boys. The Beach Boys is one of those things that, well, I mean, I don't know if everyone, but I mean, growing up, it's like you couldn't escape the Beach Boys. You know, there's certain things that you can't escape. That, you know, Elvis, the Beatles, the Beach Boys, and unless you're from another country or another planet. I don't know. You just kind of unofficially become a Beach Boys fan just because it seems like anything you heard when a little kid just stays stuck in your brain, and you know, can't even tell if you like it anymore. It's just in there. So, you know, I've been brainwashed by the Beach Boys.
Round, round, get around, I get around. Get around, I get around, I get around. I get around up the town. I'm a local head, make a real good friend. I'm getting buzzed, driving up and down the same old strip. I gotta find a new place where the kids are hip. My buddies and me are getting real well known. Yeah, and the bad guys know us and they leave us alone. Get around.
This is Fletcher from Pennywise. If you guys are sick of surfing in polluted water and toxic waste like I am, you'll go out and buy the new Mom 2 CD. We got a song on it, and there's a lot of bands on it. It's a good CD. Music for our Mother Ocean.
Let's go home on a Saturday night. I get around.
Hi, I'm George Foreman. I've spent over 30 years fending off some of the meanest, toughest, scariest looking guys in the world. And I've done pretty well for myself. But being heavyweight champion of the world is nothing compared to the battle we have of keeping our oceans and beaches clean. Over 18,000 beaches in America has been closed in the last decade because of the dumping of toxic chemicals. Now that's sick.
There are things in our lives that won't fade away. Anyone with love in their heart.
If you find me some of those chemical polluters, I'm telling you I'd like to see them and see them in this ring to have some conversations about how to keep the ocean clean, you see.
And if you care for me, let me take your hand.
If I catch you throwing your litter, putting out your cigarette butts in the beaches, on the sea, I'm coming after you. You see this? I'm gonna get you.
Give a man, he's giving what he can.
Please help by supporting the Surf Rider Foundation, the people who help keep our oceans and beaches clean.
Campfire on the beach, laugh and cry with my friends.
We all owe it to future generations to do our part so they can enjoy these precious resources as much as we do. Protecting our oceans and preserving our beaches. That's what the Mom 2 record and the Surf Rider Foundation are all about. It's easy to do your part. Be more aware of our Mother Ocean, and please don't litter. Respect your beach, and thanks for listening. Yeah.
You are one of us, ocean warriors, in the fight to save the oceans, waves and beaches of this water planet and the life that dwells therein. Ooh, ocean warriors. Ooh, ocean warriors. There is still time to change this.
It's never too late to make a positive change. Never too late. Oh no. It's never too late to make a positive change. Never too late.
Sing on, Mr. Spence, man.
Tell me, what must I say? What more can I do to get this message over to you? Every man, every woman, boy and girl, it's up to us to save this world. Never too late to make a positive change. Never too late. Oh no, it's never too late to make a positive change. Never too late.
No, Mr. Bantan. and come to tell them it's plain to see. Obviously, planet Earth's in a state of emergency. The birds and bees, plants and trees, lakes and seas. It that we breed every day, we wipe out another species. We constantly create new diseases, all the while we pollute more beaches.
Nobody wants to pick up the pieces.
Ooh, ocean